Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between our visitors and our home team. 5 weeks come and gone already, and we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting him on the ground. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. Spins out of one stop. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. That's caught for the first. He has the touchdown. These guys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35. The drive begins with Henry. Up to the races, middle of the field. He does it, touchdown. These guys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Polk with a point after. And his guys tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. First play is going to be a gift to Jency. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. Ooh, and they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Even before that time, so 6 to go on second down.
2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Ready?
Play action now with Daniels. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. Allen set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Get it. Ready.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
QB keeps the second down option. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. It's a screen play to Genty. Has a big hole left. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That's good for a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
In the red zone on first. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No run. Connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now it's second down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Ready. Let go.
This is Genty on second. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
For the field goal.
New York knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Caught, nice game left side. And he will take this in. Touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. He just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys take a 4-point lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Giving this to Genti. No one's around him. He's got space. And that is a touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base, but it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's Chimere DK on the return. Things going well so far. Gets midfield, and he's got space. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and win that end zone.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
To 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Another run for Henry. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Emptying the backfield here. The offense going 5 wide on 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
3rd and long for him here. Has his man. It stops. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives him the first.
A gain of 13 yards.
They're going to try and throw it here.
Results in a first down.
Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just a field goal separates these two. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. We get to Henry on the inside handoff. Ooh, got him close to the line to gain. Down to the 25, 3rd and maybe a yard.
Their offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught, this is Greg Dulcich. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
That one connects. Touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Our home team, 17.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
This is one of those times, Kate, where special teams have a chance to be special. Right? The opponent goes down and scores a touchdown, and you just know you've got to respond and quell some of the momentum in the building. A return like that.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. It took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Running once more with Henry. That's 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on 3rd.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those are short goals. They are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. Rolling on first down, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Got it. Ready? Let's go. Let's go. Go.
Genty on the draw. Just gets the first and more. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Play fake here. Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for a first down. Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And he's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 shots. Ready.
Counter give to Genty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Katie York now on for the field goal. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
The wind was at a sales, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Let's go now. Go.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. Gain of 26 yards there. And that gives them a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. And a first down.
Design quarterback run here. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go. Cowboy 8.
He'll pass it this time. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down. Throw here, third down. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers to talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Here's the final play of our first half.
Let's go now. Ready.
Looks like they're playing safe with a run to the outside. And he's all the way across midfield, down to inside that 45-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10.
Ready.
Give up the guns. It's Genty. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
He's brought down at the 37.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Second and inches.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. These guys take the lead right away in half number 2. North now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys push their lead to 3. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Now on the return, here's DK. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. They'll run again with Brown. down run hits him 5, and they've got third down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A 28-yard pickup there. That means first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. The toss now to Henry. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They'll air it out on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contacts.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
These guys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Come on.
Straight ahead with Genty. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
It's second and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
On third down, Genty. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. It's a gain of 22. And they're going to have a first down now.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to Genty. And this hasn't been a common side of him tonight. The defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Second and 10 at their 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
This is Genty. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on fourth down.
That's good.
They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Daniels setting up the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our fourth quarter. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Play action now. Daniels. And the defender comes away with it. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. To take over deep in their own territory after the pick. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
All set to go now from the 35. Back now, pressure coming. Has it downfield, working the left. Gets it to the 15. And he is in. Touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. First play is going to be against Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 35-yard
60
line.
Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
It is caught left side. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
From the pistol, Henry. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 36-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Another run for Henry. The 2nd down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Cut near the goal line. And he will take this in. Touchdown. These guys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. One after by Folk is up and good. And these guys double their lead to 14.
Our home team.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Genty from the gun. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Get some space around midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. That one's complete over the middle. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. To the air again, Daniels. He's got it near the 8. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. These guys now within 1 score at the 4th.
Ready?
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Visitors 41. Our home team 33.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. Starting this drive with a design run. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. This goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. On now comes their punter. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Maverick.
To throw, Daniels. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Christian Gonzalez has it. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return. We'll go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Henry running to the left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys up by 8. Offense to the line for 2nd down. He'll call his own number. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. These guys have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys lead by 15 now. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, so put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
The defense takes its third and final timeout. They'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Out of the gun, Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So for the third time tonight, they can bring him out for a field goal try. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. They're going to throw. Caught inside the 10. And the surprise does not pay off as they're turned away on that fake, Brock. A few points left out there potentially as they turn it over on down.
Just another circumstance of a very well-coached group defensively. Awareness, game situations, knowing the moment. What an excellent job there to be in position to stop that fake. That would turn the momentum around.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
Another give here to Jency. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Hold it ready. Ready. 18 Cardinal.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know.